One of the questions, Jennifer, and perhaps you have an answer to this from your long experience in Washington, but are the Iranian people going to be able to get the message? For instance, the 8-minute message that the president delivered on Truth Social. We know that there have been something like 10,000 Skylink terminals smuggled into Iran by the CIA and other U.S. operatives. Are they going to be able to get the word that this is actually unfolding and that the president calls this their chance to take back their country?
Well, it's a really good question, John, because as we were discussing before, Voice of America is sort of a shell of its former self. They fired a lot of people. They downgraded a lot of their language services. And that would normally be how you would broadcast a message like this in Farsi to the Iranian people. Right now, I would expect that there has been a massive sort of cyber outage to blind the regime. And so you may not have internet. You unlikely would have internet right now in Tehran. But as you mentioned, there are those Starlink terminals that were used during the protests in December and January to keep the protesters connected to the world and knowing what was going on. So it's likely that that they would have received, if those are up and running, and they do tend to work, and even in these dire circumstances because they're satellite based, then there is a possibility that this message is getting through, but it would need also to be translated into Farsi to have a broad reach within Iran.